It has been 8 years since we replaced our grass with river rocks. A lot of you were wondering if we were still happy with it, so I made this video to directly show you our garden today, go over some of our experiences, and answer as many questions as possible. There are some weeds here and there, but it does not take much time to collect them because the roots are on top of the weed control fabric. The quality of your weed control fabric is the key. You want it to last at least 20 years before replacing the fabric. I bought my weed control fabric from Costco. To examine the strengths of the fabric, I tried to pull the fabric apart, but I could only see the weave. It's very easy to make a new garden. All you need to do is move the rocks aside, make holes in the weed control fabric, and plant. I recommend doubling your weed control fabric in areas you want to make a garden. Wait a year until the grass dies, then make your garden. If you want to plant your garden right away, you need to remove the grass in that area. Otherwise, grass will begin popping out. Keep in mind that the same brand has different qualities of fabric. With our experience today, I would certainly double the layers of fabric, which I am sure would extend the lifespan of this project to 40 years instead of 20 years. In our gardens, as you can see, we currently have 3 grape vines, 2 kiwi vines, 2 quince trees, 2 apple trees, 2 plum trees, 3 cherry trees, 1 persimmon tree, 1 white mulberry tree, 1 apricot tree, 1 pear tree, raspberry and blackberry bushes, a vegetable garden with lots of flowers in the backyard and front yard. The rocks cool much faster than grass, so in summer evenings, whenever you open the backyard door, a cool, refreshing breeze is always there to greet you. Both sides of the walkway have changed comparing to the original video. After 6 years, someone had complained to the city about our river rock garden, and we were forced to remove the river rocks from both sides of the walkway until our water meter. The city said by law, we cannot have rocks next to the sidewalk in the area the city owns because of the snow plow blades. They didn't mind if no one had complained, just as 6 years had passed. As you can see, 2 years ago, we changed one side to a flower garden, which I am happy with. But we planted clover on the other side, which I am not very happy with. It looks nice at the beginning of spring, but it's a disaster by summer. In the last 8 years, we didn't have to take care of grass. There was no need to water, seed, patch, cut, or trim our lawn. We also haven't had to buy any tools for maintaining our lawn. This saves so much time, effort, and money. As for the environmental aspect, we didn't add pesticides, fertilizer, or weed control to the environment, and saved lots of water. Whenever we look under the weed control fabric, we see lots of happy worms. If you prefer a greener garden, you can plant lots of green bushes or shrubs to make your garden look luscious. There are some weeds here and there, but it does not take much time to collect them because the roots are on top of the weed control fabric. They come out easily most of the time, Sometimes roots are deeper in areas next to the sidewalk where bikes or snowblowers might have damaged the weed control fabric. By pushing the rocks aside, you can easily replace the damaged areas of fabric. Taking care of weeds in spring and summer takes about 6 to 8 hours in total. Using a leaf blower, vacuuming leaves takes 2 hours twice in the fall. Whenever grass is cut, the little pieces go everywhere. Rocks are always clean, and it's very easy to walk on them with Crocs, sandals, or even barefoot. Rainwater can easily pass through the fabric. The fabric saves the water in the soil and prevents evaporation, which is why we rarely need to water our trees. But flowers, bushes, and vegetables need watering. A foot down, the soil in our garden becomes gray clayish mud. It's more like a rock than mud. If we dig a hole, water will stay in it for weeks before evaporating, but no signs of any drainage. That's why in the winter, the buildup water freezes and destroys roots, killing many of our plants by spring over the last 10 years. I tried giving them root hormone for 2 years after planting to help my plants root into the mud rock. It's very easy to make a new garden. All you need to do is move the rocks aside, make holes in the weed control fabric, and plant. I recommend doubling your weed control fabric in areas you want to make a garden. This has been one of our most successful projects so far, and I recommend it to everyone. I wanted to thank you all for subscribing and watching our videos. It really makes an impact and encourages me to make new content and share my experiences. In our busy lives today, putting time for making YouTube videos isn't easy, so I appreciate your support. If you have any questions or suggestions, don't hesitate to comment. I will reply to all of them as soon as I can. I wish you all success in your projects. Don't forget to give us a like if this made your day. Subscribe and stay with us to see more future videos from life experience. Thanks for watching and have yourself a wonderful day.